Saudis blame Iran-backed militias based in Iraq for drone attacks. On Monday, Saudi Arabia announced that its forces had intercepted and destroyed several drones launched by Iranian-backed Iraqi militias. The kingdom described the incident as its first direct military response to attacks originating from Iraq since the U.S.Iran ceasefire collapsed. According to the Saudi Defense Ministry, the unmanned aircraft had been aimed at petroleum facilities in the eastern province and around the capital, Riyadh. The ministry characterized the strikes as terrorist attempts launched from Iraqi territory and carried out by Iranian-affiliated terrorist militias, and it urged the Iraqi government to prevent its territory from being used to launch missiles. Saudi officials stressed that the interception shows the kingdom's commitment to defending its sovereignty and critical assets. They reiterated their demand that Baghdad prevent Iraqi territory from being used to launch attacks against Saudi Arabia, and said they will take all necessary measures to safeguard their infrastructure. The Defense Ministry added that it will keep monitoring the situation and work with partners to deter future strikes. The drone barrage pulls Saudi Arabia deeper into a widening regional confrontation. It follows a declaration by Houthi rebels in Yemen that they are imposing a blockade on the kingdom along the Red Sea and the Bab al-Mandab Strait, one of the world's busiest shipping choke points. While the Iraqi-based militias have not publicly claimed responsibility for the Monday strikes, Gulf states have previously reported intercepting incoming fire from similar proxy groups during the early weeks of the current hostilities. In a separate statement on the same day, the Houthis said they had used several drones to target crude oil supplies and transport routes linking Saudi Arabia's eastern oil fields to the Red Sea terminal at Yanbu. The Saudi Defense Ministry has not yet commented on that specific claim. Analysts note that the Houthis are part of Iran's broader axis of resistance, which also includes Iraqi factions, Hamas in Gaza and Hezbollah in Lebanon. Regional tensions remained high on Monday, with Jordan and Israel both reporting that they had intercepted incoming drones. Israeli officials said two of those unmanned aircraft were spotted near the Jordanian border and that investigators were working to determine their point of origin. The recent Saudi-Iraq drone exchange follows a two-week period in which Iran launched strikes against sites in Bahrain, Kuwait and Jordan, apparently in retaliation for daily American air raids. Over the past 48 hours, however, direct Iranian strikes have tapered off. The Pentagon halted its bombardment after 13 consecutive nights and has not recorded any new Iranian attacks on neighboring states. Reporting from Dubai, Ismail Nar of the New York Times contributed this coverage of the Gulf states' escalating security challenges. That's the latest on the situation. Stay tuned for further updates.